Go ahead, do us a favor, hit the likes button, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button. This is Left Side of the Brain. And today what we want to talk about is, I want to talk about two things. Y'all see me good? First thing I want to talk about is, I want to talk about always trust your spirit. And I'm going to give a metaphor. And I want to discuss the only thing that's really worth leaving behind in this world of sin and darkness, where nothing else matters except for one thing. Okay? Before we start, I don't know what channel I'm going to upload this on. But anyway, let's get right into it. Now, I was thinking, man. Right? And y'all say, why you always do videos in the shopping center left side? For entertainment purposes, you get to see the world real time, what we speaking about, what we talking about. And plus, like a Walmart, it represents everything that this world is about. Like commercialism, selling, everything. Walmart, it represents everything that you can think about as it relates to the HPB realm. So that's why. Now, I was saying to myself, man, like, in this world, right? You gotta always trust your spirit. And I'm gonna give you an example. You ever seen those dandelions? And it's those little white, little lint, cotton little things, and they be floating in the air during the summertime, and you might be riding down your street with your sunroof open, or you might have your window down or something, and then all of a sudden, one of those little dandelion things, they'll come in your car and they just be floating around. Have anybody ever experienced that? See, basically, what I'm getting at is, you gotta treat life just like that little dandelion thing that you see. Because it's like this. The little dandelion seed, that's what it is, it's a seed. The little dandelion seed is being carried by the wind, okay? And you got to understand that the wind is what gives life. The wind is the spirit of life. And that little dandelion seed, it's not worried about anything. It's just letting the wind carry it along its way. It's not worried about anything. It's trusting totally in the spirit of the wind. Y'all get where I'm getting at? That little dandelion seed is trusting totally in the spirit of the wind. That same wind that gives you the breath of life when you inhale and you exhale. Now, if that same wind, let's walk this way. Now, if that same wind can carry that seed of life, that dandelion seed, to where it needs to go, so it can do its job, and that dandelion seed, it doesn't even have to think about anything. If that dandelion seed can be totally unworried about anything and still get its job done, then we should be the same way. We got the same wind. We got the same spirit breath inside of us. So why should we be worried about anything? If we just relax and just ride the wind spirit, just ride the wind. And the wind will carry us to whatever job that we need to do. Just like that dandelion seed. That wind will make sure that we plant a seed somewhere in this life. And that's the next thing. We're about to segue into the other topic I told you that we was going to discuss. The best thing that you can leave behind in this life, it's not a child. It's not materialistic things that you can pass down to the next person. But the best thing that you can live and that you can leave in this life is a seed of thought, a seed of wisdom. The best information that you can leave behind in this world is this HPB information that I'm giving you. That's on this channel. That's the best information that you can leave behind in this world. Nothing tops that. Nothing tops this HPB information. Okay? Now, as a Jaguar, you don't have to worry about anything. Let me ask you a question. Do you worry about your next breath that you're taking? No, you wasn't even thinking about breathing until I just pointed it out. Why wasn't you thinking about it? Because you trust your next breath, just like that dandelion seed doesn't even think about floating. So really, you doing it anyway. You doing this non-worrying and just allowing the wind to do what it do. You doing that anyway. Only thing I'm saying is now, since you already doing it unconsciously, now make the conscious decision to apply it to every other area in your life. Because if the Most High Spirit can keep you alive without you even thinking about it, that means you shouldn't worry about anything else. Just apply that same non-thinking, like your heart is beating right now. See, you wasn't even thinking about that. You see, you wasn't thinking about your heart beating until I just told you. You got body functions that's taking place in your body right now that you're not even thinking about. Your body is producing chemicals to break down food in your digestion system. You're not even thinking about it, but it's taking place. And that's just a metaphor using the law of exceedings to describe how in the spirit realm, it's things that's taking place on your behalf that you're not even thinking about, but it's taking place. So you don't have to worry about life. Life is going to do what it's going to do. So make that conscious decision to stop worrying about anything. Just think of yourself. What I want y'all to do, I want y'all to do this meditation. Tonight, when you get the chance, sit down in the corner of your room. Inhale, exhale. And the only thing I want you to imagine, I want you to imagine yourself as a dandelion seed. That little seed that be floating around. Close your eyes. Don't think about anything else. And just picture that dandelion seed. And then consciously, I want you to, any worry that you have in your life, I want you to transform it into that dandelion seed. This is a meditation exercise, a Jaguar meditation. I want you to transform every worry, every stress that you have, and just imagine All of those worries turning into a dandelion seed. And just close your eyes and just float. And all your problems will just float away out of your life. Because a problem is not a problem until you worry about it. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what anything is until you start worrying about it. That's how life works. Nothing is a problem unless you worry about it. Then it starts to bother you. It's not a problem until you worry about it. So I want y'all to do that meditation, and that'll ease your mind up and take your mind off of a lot of things, you know, that's stopping your blessings from coming. When you're worrying, it blocks your chi from flowing. You want your chi to flow through your body. You want your energy fields to be clear, like a river, and just flowing with no worries. And I'm telling you, that meditation, it will help you. Trust and believe. Just sit down, close your eyes, and meditate for about 10 minutes. All of your problems turn into that dandelion seed. You can imagine you laying back on a hill with yellow flowers, the sun, beautiful white clouds, blue sky. Or you can imagine yourself in front of the ocean. You know what I mean? Do that meditation. Clear up your energy. That's how you clean your insides. I'm not talking about your intestines. I mean like your spiritual body. You got to clean it out every now and then. So yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. You know, tell me what y'all think about that in the comment section below. I thought this was a very edifying video, because every now and then we got to drop, you know, stuff like this that you can apply to yourself. We got the information, but now we got to know how to deal with this stuff. Like, how do we deal with the stress of day to day? And this is just one of the ways that you can deal with it. So I'm not going to talk too much on this. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. This is Left Side of the Brain. Like, share, and subscribe. Jaguars up. HPBs down.